Okay, so I'm going to try to condense this down in 3 minutes. This is why Christians should tithe. And so I've seen God do a lot of things since he called me into the real estate market during the recession of 2009 as a single mom. I've seen quite a few miracles, and I have seen God do many things for me financially. And so I've had $92,000 written off at the closing table on the sale of a house. I received $40,000 when I stepped into my purpose in 2019. And last year, he sent me to Charis Bible College, totally funded by God, and I got a new car. And I'm shaking my head and going, it was just God. That's all I know, because I have not worked in 5 years. But anyway, so I know the importance of tithing. When you tithe, you're connecting to Jesus' present day ministry, and you're declaring that you believe he is alive. So who would tithe to a dead person? I wouldn't. In Hebrews 7:4 it says, just think how great he was. Even the patriarch Abraham gave him 1/10 of the plunder. Now the law requires the descendants of Levi to become priests, to collect 1/10 from the people. That is, from their fellow Israelites, even though they are also descended from Abraham. This man, however, did not trace his descent from Levi, yet he collected 1/10 from Abraham and blessed him who had the promises. And without doubt, the lesser is blessed by the greater. In the one case, the 1/10 is collected by people who die, but in the other case, it is collected by him who is declared to be living. So you're declaring that he is living. So let me say that we are redeemed from the curse of the law. A lot of people tithe because of fear. We don't tithe under the law. We tithe under the order of Melchizedek in Hebrews 7. So we need to tithe with faith mixed in so that our giving will produce for us. And you can read more about that in Malachi chapter 3, verses 10 through 12. Tithing is really a heart issue. Matthew 6:21 says, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Matthew 6:24 says, no one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. So we tithe because we love God and we want his church to grow. Just think if all Christians love God and loved his church. Just think how prosperous the church would be. So your money, it has a voice in the kingdom of heaven. I bet you didn't know that. James 5, 3 through 4 says, your gold and silver are corroded. Their corrosion will testify against you and eat your flesh like fire. You've hoarded wealth in the last days. Look, the wages you failed to pay the workers who mowed your fields are crying out against you. So they speak either for you or against you. I hope this helps. I'll see you on live.